how's everything going? As you can see, I am out and about, you guys. I'm not even gonna worry about this. Oh, I guess I have to now. Out running some errands, you guys, and I don't know about you guys, but running errands have become a little bit of a thorn of my tush. But you know, I'm thankful to be able to, between the several stores that I go to for this and that, be able to have the things that I need, and you know, pretty much the things that I want as well. So I'm getting my needs and my wants. So hey, no complaining over here. Let me put this window up because I don't want it to distort the audio of this video. There we go. It's a beautiful day though out here. I see the car wash is finally open. Yeah, but I don't want to digress too much, you guys. You see the topic of this video, see it coming. Yeah, see it coming, you guys. I think this is one of the pitfalls, of course, that a lot of survivors in hindsight are going to be noticing about how things played out for them. Like, a lot of times we don't see things coming. I was on a hill and my car was like, ugh. And we definitely, you know, as we're taking our lessons, which is what I suggest, of course, take your lessons as you move forward. This is definitely something that I want you to be doing, okay? So what has to occur to see things coming, all right? Well, let's talk about that. Let's take a moment to hop into our emotional maturity and talk about what should be occurring for us to be able to see things coming. All right. First of all, we have to be out of a certain kind of resistance. You know, if all you want to see happening is what the story you told yourself, or, you know, the vision you had for that relationship or for a certain outcome, if that's all you're willing to see, you'll be manipulating yourself psychologically to see that. And as you're manipulating yourself psychologically to see that, what are you minimizing and turning a blind eye to? What's actually occurring. All right. And then as you do that, you won't be seeing things coming at that point. You won't be seeing things coming, you guys. So I've mentioned this in another video, but your desires to have that desired outcome can't be greater than your desire to be in the truth. Like, no matter what I wanted, like, man, I really wanted it to be this way, but what trumps all of that is my desire and my need to be in the truth of things, to have my eyes wide open and not those rosy colored glasses, you guys, that ends up coming back to bite us in the butt. Okay, I'm just parking here as I'm at my next stop. Yeah, so think about what was greater to you when you got caught up or caught out there in a situation. And were there elements of denial present that was working against you and, you know, basically at that point lying to yourself, okay? And blinding your eyes, and then you don't see something coming. All right. So be a person that's willing to see angles. Be like, you know what? I want it to be this, but I don't want it so bad that it blinds my ability to be able to see what's actually happening in front of me, to see what's actually unfolding, you know, to see what it actually really is. And that is, you know, what's going to be helping you to see things coming. You know, and does it mean that you're jumping to conclusions? It doesn't mean seeing things coming, doesn't mean jumping to conclusions, and it doesn't mean being a negative Nancy type of person where, okay, because seeing it coming, it doesn't even have to be a bad thing. You can see a blessing coming, right? But you won't be able to see that coming if you're already being negative minded. You see what I'm saying? So it's not like a one way or another way. It can be for your good, it could be for your detriment, but see it coming. See it coming. You know, and then it goes beyond just even dealing with people. Learn how to see things coming, period. And, you know, it just requires someone that's willing to not be narrow-minded, number one. Increase your emotional intelligence, increase your ability to have critical thinking, your ability to pick up on clues and be sensitive enough to the things around you. You know, and all forms of communication, obviously, because not just what you're being told, you know, not just what you see, you're picking up on everything. You're picking up on everything. And then this is how it seems like some people are just always able to be 100 steps ahead, or, you know, they were like, you know, they've already planned for that because they already kind of seen a possibility of that coming, based off of what was happening and what they were picking up on around them. You know, people who may be in a rough area, that's a skill that they're pretty good at, you know, picking up on their surroundings. Oh, you know, as soon as I walked in the door, you know, I noticed that person, how they looked at me. I seen that look in their eyes, you know, or how this person's body language was around me, you know. They're good at picking up energy and their surroundings. So I guess, it's like almost having the skills and the traits that a really good detective would have, or, you know, an investigative type person would have. This is what you want to be sharpening with yourself as you're increasing your emotional maturity, so that you can be that person. Will you get it right all the time? No, but you'll look back and be like, you know what? I may not know everything. Only God knows the beginning to the end and the end to the beginning. But you know what? I'm pretty good at picking up on things around me, and not to my detriment. You're not picking up and attaching to it. Okay, that's a whole nother video. But being able to observe these things, subtle details, great and small, because some of us are so bad we don't even see like something that's like flashing in our face like this, and we still are like not seeing it because we don't want to see it. And that's why I started out the video with saying we have to be out of a certain level of resistance, you guys, all right? Because I want that for you guys. I don't want you to have the devastation of being blindsided. I mean, do we all get our rite of passage in that area? Yeah. You know, it's a part of the human experience, but it doesn't have to be a merry-go-round that's happening to you over and over and over. That is a huge indication that, oh, hold on a minute. There's something that I need to work on with myself. And am I a person that is too daydreamy? Am I the person that's too much of trying to see the best in people instead of just working with where that person is right now? Am I that person that, you know, just susceptible perhaps to idealizing situations? You know, and making excuses for people. You know, these are the type of traits that will allow you to minimize people's behaviors, minimize the clues and signals that are being sent to you to protect yourself. Okay? Because we protect ourselves more than just fighting people and self-defense. You know, we can protect ourselves on a whole lot of different levels. Okay? This starts up here in the mind. All right. So I hope that this talk, you guys, is helping you to be able to consider, you know what you could be doing to see things coming, because that's really powerful. Because if you see something coming, what can you do? You can prepare for it. You can have a rebuttal for it. And it's a form of keeping yourself safe. Okay. Even if it's from physical harm, mental, psychological, financial, sexual, you know, all the ways that people have been abused and taken advantage of, okay? So let's be mindful, survivors. Let's continue to work on ourselves. The coronavirus this time, and I shouldn't even said the C word, because I don't want my video to be blocked. But this is a great time, you guys, to be working on yourself and, you know, doing that self-work, okay? That I always say, never stop, because class is always in session as we are living here on this earth, because none of us are perfect. There's always room for improvement, okay? So we'll always be working to increase our emotional maturity, learning as much as you can about psychology, you know, getting into your critical thinking and learning thyself, okay? Learning thyself. Because this is a problem for some of you and maybe less so of a problem for others, all right? So you got to know yourself to begin with, all right, you guys? It was great to be able to drop in on this beautiful day. I'm definitely getting my vitamin D from the sun right now. Got the sunroof open. Well, once I open this, it'll really come in because there's a little tint there, but don't worry about that. For the sake of this video, I didn't want it to be that shiny. We can't see your face. But I love you guys. I wish the best for you. I hope that you are making the best of whatever situation that you're in. And feel free to subscribe to my channel if this is the first video of mine that you happen to be watching. Over 700 videos here to help you increase your emotional maturity and learn yourself and the relationships you have in life, you know, starting with yourself and helping to understand how that worked into your other relationships. All right. And with that being said, let's just get to the nitty gritty here. Everything's down in the description. If you want to learn more about me and what I do and all of this and that, I have support groups, public and private, for survivors of narcissistic abuse, all right? I still offer one-on-one coaching. All of that is below. How to get to my website, how to email me and contact me, all of that great stuff, you guys. The books that I've written, which this is a great time to read. Ebook hard copies available on Amazon and Barnes and Nobles. Signed copies available from my website. You know, keep your brain active. Keep working on yourself. This is a great time to be reading books. The most successful people in the world read like one book a week. Okay, one book a week. Okay, so let's make more time. Take less time on social media. Put more time into yourself. Okay, more time into yourself. More time into yourself. Reading is fundamental. All right, even if it's an article that you're Googling, reading, read, learn. All right, you guys. So never, ever, ever give up on yourself. Continue to do the work. And until next time, take care.